Turtle Cape, the Coliseum, Quest Cape, maxing. All mighty achievement, but never really seemed to interest me. Every 99 I've ever gotten has only left me with a fleeting sense of accomplishment. Every quest, level, piece of gear, all mere stepping stone. But for what? What is the point of any of this? Money. So, here's the game. I'm going for max PLAT tokens, and I'm going to do this by making 10,000 accounts, and then operating them by hand to trade and try to get maximum platinum token. That is 2.147 trillion GP. To put this further into perspective, that is enough to buy 160,259 bonds and have membership paid for 8,012 years. Or, a darker path. A player could sell this on the black market right now for roughly $392,000. But that's not what I'm going to do. If I hit this target, I'm going to stare that temptation in the face and throw the ring into Mordor by giving all that money back to the community in some sort of drop party or a giveaway. No botting, no breaking TOS, all legit. So, let's get after it. This is the road to max PLAT. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy, John McGarrett, and guess what? Your boy is monetized. You know what that means. We got to hand out that bond, but not today. I'm going to give you guys one more chance to put some comments down below. Unique picks, whatever, get your points in, get your last chance for points. I know I said I was going to do a Discord thingy, but I forgot. But so, yeah. Today, standard episode. Just going to run down the pipe, check the trades out while we wait for Saturday to roll around, and then check the accounts. This morning, I ran another 20 accounts. Thanks for the guys who came and hung out. That was awesome. It was really cool, really fun. The streams, it's really nice just to grind that out, just get these accounts done. If I keep this pace up, I'll be able to make 100 accounts a week. Now, they're taking a little bit to splash and get to the 100 total level or the 20 hours wait time, but, you know, I think that's good. So let's hop into the episode. But first, I want to thank my members, Hugh, DF, Corsica, Pathos4, Lucian Stolas, EK Nexine, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Chill. As always, guys, thank you very much. And please consider becoming a member. You get the shout out. You get the shout out. You know, if you got a YouTube channel, $5. $5 to get promoted every single day for an entire month. Seems pretty cheap. But I am monetized now, so smash that like button, comment on all this stuff. You know, I'm a shill for ads now, so cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool beans. It's awesome. It's a great feeling. I should be more ecstatic, but I'm tired because I've been up since 3 a.m. It is now 5:38. This is like really, yeah. But anyway, oh, also want to put out some feeler here too, one more time, or this would be the first time. So one more time. Anyway, would you guys be willing to watch, would it be too much for me to post multiple daily content? Because I have a couple ideas here. And I know this is in the beginning of the episode and stuff like that, but these are just the announcements. I just think the announcements should be first. But so what I was thinking is the main thing we've been doing. And then I was thinking about doing free-to-play items on free-to-play alts, like a free-to-play edition, and then doing a Deadman mode edition where I take all of my accounts and then utilize all of their banks. And then also I was thinking of a RuneScape 3 trading edition as well. On top of that, my last piece of content idea I had for that for sort of daily stuff just to spice it up so you get different things every day would be a daily forecast of high-volume items. So how that would look is that I would just, you know, pick some... So... That's different than the last thing I said, which is, you know, free to play. Those would be experimental picks, the 5 accounts, experimental picks. But then the high volume forecast would be just checking our highest volume, highest picks, high returns, you know, Iron Arrow, Pure Essence, Thread, stuff or not Thread, sorry. Pure Essence, Elemental Runes, Mind Runes, Feathers even. You know, stuff like that. Just random high volume items are the most popular ones. Even Thread, it would be up on that list too. So just let me know what you think down below. I would really I'm really excited about doing something like that because I'd be able to increase the amount of volume of content I'd be able to put out. And also add variety to it, but then also stay in the niche of trading specifically. We could even I could just take that idea to the moon. It could be expensive items. I could do cheap item videos, you know what I'm saying? They could be tailored specifically to each little market, like a bot dump check, you know, bot dump watch and stuff like that. That's what I'm kind of thinking about there. So now that I've been yapping for 25 years, price alert. Ancient Essence. Looks like we had a huge crash in Ancient Essence. I know I told you guys to buy that at 10, get it at 11 or sell at 11, but it looks like for the past 7 days, we have dove down into a 10.9. So this is very scary. If you buy at 9, sell at 10. That's what we're doing now. And it's still not, you're not gonna, this is not a, it's not scary as in It's scary if you bought everything at 10, you have to sell back at 10 just to take that like time loss and then go back in at 9. So yeah, that's my first thing. But anyway, anything else like look different here? I just kind of want to slowly glance. The daily volume for all these items looks kind of low. Other than that, nothing's like too... These cannonballs are going wild. I think this is hype. I think cannonballs are hype too. I want to also point that out. This would be like also a type of content. I could just fragment all this different content so you guys can get like engaging smaller stuff, but then you can watch the ones you want or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer you watch everything I put out because now I'm getting paid, but I'm just kidding. I think this is going to be hype from the sailing announcement. You know what I mean? Because like it's near all-time high for the year there. Though that's not impossible that it could be something else, but I'm pretty sure it is because of sailing if I had to guess. So Jakara 6 got T-Clogs. We bought them at 280. So I don't know why I keep closing the chart. T-Clog. T-Clogs. Let's take a look here. 280. Wow. Okay, so they go up all the way to 4. So I might just be a little bit patient and just go for 400 here. Let's say that's 1 day. Let's look at the 7 days. So it looks like we had a huge anomaly spike here over the 7 days. But it looks like 350 might be doable. So we'll just try 350 and then we'll just walk it down every single day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we got the black D-hide chaps. It says we got some money back, so we actually got them for 6,834. So that's kind of intimidating a little bit. But live and learn, right? Learn from my mistakes. No, dude, I'll take that. It looks like we can get that. Oh, that's over 7 days. Over 1 day. I got them for 7K. I think we can get them for the same price we got last time. So black D-hides, I do give the thumbs up. This looks like a pretty decent one to get into. 81 may or may not work, you know, because the chart's not showing it doesn't mean that it won't happen. That, like I said, huge fluctuations like that does imply a market instability, meaning that you can get some good snipes in. And I want to define sniping right now, okay? So when I say snipe, because I know like getting a good deal on something and sniping are two different things. Sniping is where you margin check. I just want to clear the air here in case, because I know I'm confusing with terms because I'm kind of making it up as I go along because I know it all in my head, but now I'm trying to communicate it to you guys in a way that makes sense. And sniping would be margin checking and then one-upping. So if you go like, you know, the item is 2,000 and then the sell is 2,000 and the buy is 3,000. And you see the bottom is 2K and you're like, ooh, I like that spicy 1K, whatever, you know, or 980, whatever it would be, you know what I'm saying? 970 margin right there. I'm going to go up 1 GP, LOL. And then that guy's going to go, why the fuck did I get any sales? And then he's going to see that shit. And he's just going to one-up you. And then everybody else is going to see that shit. Whenever I see margins that are like 2009 on a 2000 item or something like that, or 2003, stuff like that, it's kind of like, I know there's a bid war going on, and that's kind of a signal that that item's kind of going to crash. So maybe you can look out for something like that too. But anyway, we were able to get 222 green D-hides at 4,100. We're not getting any of this Ancient Essence like I was talking about because we just had a margin crash. I'm going to be sad Panda if that goes right back up to 10, 11 again though. But we were able to rebuy Dragon Arrows. Did I rebuy this here? Did I walk that down? I believe the last time I walked it down. Yes. So I walked it down 70 coins. Let's see if we can walk it up a little bit. We're just going to blind fire this one. I'm not really going to look into there. So we're going to go 2850, see if we can move them there. That one guy who gave me the mithril item, the mithril seed pick, he did also recommend doing stuff like anti-poison, or you know, he was pretty much describing PKing items like ammunition and like consumables like mithril seeds and stuff that are kind of inconsequential in terms of like volume or like price to a PKer. I think he was just like speaking out his ass about making the 60 mil a day and getting him for 12 mil or whatever. And if he did get those and he was making 60 mil, I do believe that he was probably like buy and holding. He was not like daily flipping like we're doing here, like day trading. But yeah, we're already selling the black D-hide chaps. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said before. So let's just look at the chart so we can see it together. If you see stuff like this, like huge ass swings, like some sales here, but then it just dumps. That means like somebody dumped a crap ton in, and that's why the price dropped. But eventually that price, that supply goes away, and then it just climbs because the demand goes back up, or yeah, maybe the demand's staying the same, but the supply is going down, or maybe the demand is going up, and both of those forces are moving at the same time. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you'll see huge swings like this in the day. You can probably, as long as you stay within the window, you should be able to catch some sales. Like these blips here are just like your solo sellers and stuff like that, like not huge volumes, but then like these big sales, like these big lines, these big through lines, whatever, throughput, whatever, those I'm just assuming are just higher volumes. But yeah, so already got 8, so you know what I'm saying, so just kind of keep that in mind if you're looking at these types of items. Just use that method, stay within the window. Anyway, next item, got the D'hide boots. We got all 4. Let us check out the chart. Or I could just look at the, I can just like go for a price I want to, but I don't know. It's a tool. Use the tool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could dig a hole with your hands, but why not use a shovel? So we got them for, sorry, squirrel brain about this, 245K. These low volume items too, I really want to say, like, it is really hard. Maybe the demand may be kind of cheap, but the supply is also really, the demand's maybe low, but the supply is also going to be really low. So, like, you may see this type of stuff, but it's not as solid as it looks, I reckon. Let's see. So we got it for 245. We need to pitch it for 3, or I think 245 is a tax of... should be like 2,000, right? Yeah, like 245. So we want a 3K. So 245 plus 3,000. What type of profit do we want here? So 15K is not enough to justify that trade. What can we get? Let's see what we can get. So we just have to beat 248 to get our money back at least. So 281, 291, 305. Huge dump here. This guy really needed money. You see stuff like this too. This is also a sign that a guy really needs money because he lowered the price because nobody was buying, and then he got sniped. And that's also, I would call this sniping. Sniping, okay. So what sniping is and getting a good deal is, one, I'm implying a immoral weight to it, and the other one, I'm implying a moral acceptability. You really want to boil it down. But yeah. So let's check over the 7 days, see what type of prices we can get. Looks like it can hit 300K. So let's just put it back in for 300K and see if it moves. And if it doesn't, we'll just walk it down. Not a big deal. We'll just do what we do. So we're not getting Revenant at there for 177. So that's kind of lame. Chaos Runes are not buying. I heard these pumped like a motherfrigger. Somebody told me they like pumped and then dumped, then pumped again. Yeah, so they're flying up. Yeah, so I do not care to jump in at that until that calms down. But we'll just leave it, let it do its thing. Yeah, so this looks good. Boom. Oh, I kind of skipped stuff, didn't I? Whatever. Who cares what order we do it, right? Chef! Who else is here? These are the old World 45 people I used to play with. The old group put together a new, oops, that's the wrong pin. Too many pins. Oh gosh, I forget my... Oh geez, too many pins. Okay, thank goodness. Anyway, the Rude Longsword sold, 18.9. We can lay those to bed. Lay them to death, actually. Rune Longsword sucks. Rune Long. We got those 18,450. I may have already made a video about this. They suck. But, you know, I'm just making shorts. I'm just getting the information, the factoids out there. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just getting it out. Just getting the word out. So we sold the Fire Battle Staff. Wow, that's the only one that sold. Let's see what we got on it. 17,874, 17,985. So, acceptable trade to me. That's an acceptable trade. Oh, the Rune Longswords were also put into that. So we need another item to pick there. We're still getting Dragon Sims. Looks like the Dragon Dagger is kind of dead. Sorry. 16.95. Let's go Dragon Dagger. But we're going to go 17. See if we can get it at 17K. I did put out this on the flip or on the internet as well, so that could just be getting sniped. Outbid. Got Dragon Boots as well. For 167.1. So I think it's we'll just say a 2,000 tax we want to beat. Looks like we can get 175. We're just gonna do 175. Which would be a really cool flip. Not one. Oh, geez, Lewis. Oof. Boom, flat. Anyway, how about glories? Amulet of Glory. People probably buy the charged ones more, I would assume, right? Or would it be equal? There's the telemarket. Low volume item? Huh. Oh, that's not that low. Potential profit 1 mil. Okay. So it looks like we got a lot at 12K. Is this an elk? Is this tied to an elk? That kind of swings around a little bit. Swings around a little bit. Oh wow, it swings around a lot of it. But we're in a safe. I think we're in a safe area. Yeah, I'd say we're in a safe area. I mean, if you're day trading, it's all safe. You know what I mean? Like, unless if it takes this long to see like huge fluctuations and you're day trading, you're fine. You're fine. Not a huge risk. So 11,990, and then the top is going to be 12,152. So it's 120 margin there. 1190. Plus, so it'd be a 120 margin, right? I just want to make sure I did that right. Sure. Whoops. $11,990. 11,990 plus 120, 12,110. So looks like this is gonna be a similar situation with our rune items. I think we're gonna try to go on this window. So 12,180. We'll try to go 12,175. 12 or wait. 11,990. Let's just try to go in at that window. Oops. Go for 500? Can we go for 500? Buy limit 10,000? Man, this could be potential. This is potential. 100%. 10,000 buy limit, bro. That's a big entry. So then we'll go for the fire staffs again. We'll just rinse, repeat it. Works for me. Oh, no. We hit the limit. Well, we sold it for 89.30, so actually probably not so bad, but who knows, right? Anyway, that account is done. Don't forget to log you in. All right, because this is, if this takes like 25, or I can condense it down to 20 by taking off like the mine runers and adding them to the forecast, I could get these done in about 20 minutes so you guys don't get like too cooked. And then you could have like, I could do like a morning, noon, and then like a end of the night. I don't know. Just like release them or do them day to day. So anyway, we got a lot going on here. Looks like the members high volume boy is really pumping. So we got headless arrows. Did this crash? That'd be really annoying. Headless arrow. Did you crash on me, brother? Oh, a little bit. A little bit. We had an anomaly, so I got lucky here. So 10, 11. What did I get him for? What is it going to tell me I got him for? 9. So we're going to go 11. Just never forget. Anyway, almost got all the added bolts. Looks like we hit the jackpot there with like, that looks like buy limits. We hit buy limits. So then adamant bolt. Oh, wow. So what did I get him for? 29? 27. Wow, that's a great price. 27. Quite near the bottom. So we have a 3 GP margin. So 30 would be breaking even. So we'll just put him in for like 35. Looks like 35 might be the move. And we'll see what happens. Dust runes, we got 42k, 1 GP margin. You know, we got free-to-play items that do better than that, but it's never bad to increase our picks. So we were able to buy 38,507. We got him for 5. Let's try to move him for 7 to see if that's feasible. So you guys can see that. So you can see a 2 GP margin here. Iron Arrows got 18k, always a winner. We finished buying the Soul Runes at 181. Do we have any sales prior? 182 was the prior. Last sale was 190, so then we'll try 191. And this would be an amazing flip if we can get a window like that. So Blood Runes, 298, not moving. $299. And 89,000 Swamp Tar. So interesting. We got some interesting plays going on here. Am I already selling something? Already sold. Already sold 10,000. So price per unit. So it's going to be a 3 GP tax, I believe. So we made 5 GP per unit. So 55,000 times 5. If they all sell. Amazing. Divided by 2. So that slot is 137k a day. That's pretty good. That's pretty good just for a slot. That's pretty good. That's the power of day trading, man. If you got low volume accounts, day trade, brother. Anyway, let's check out Dead Man Mode real quickly. I don't think a lot of action happened here. I'm just kind of a little bit burnt out. I kind of want to like deploy a lot of accounts and really think about that and just go for things. Anyway, nothing. Got more fire runes at 2. Really awesome. These just ain't selling anymore. Mystic Robe Tops probably won't move. I probably got burned there. 5,000 on the air runes. We're finally selling water runes at 10 each. And we're selling the pure essence real nice here. So that's very quick and easy. High efficiency account. We're checking it out. They are selling at 9 again, so that's good. We sold this many mine runes. We bought 22,000 iron arrows. Thread, we sold half that stack there. That's good. It's a good account. Let's see the profit here. That's saying 0 GP. But over the week, it's saying 274k. Mini Droden, the second high efficiency. The slot optimized. We sold all the iron arrows first day. Iron arrow. Based. Reinvest. Slowing down a little bit on the mine rune front. But, you know, sales are still sales. We did not get any fire runes whatsoever. Did the margin climb up there? I believe when I looked at it, it said 4-4. Oh, 5-4. Well, yeah. No 6-5s. So, just unlucky. All right. Last accounts. Mine runers. Mind to the runers. Know what I'm saying, dogs? Sold a lot here. Sold a lot here. Sold a lot there. That's amazing. Like 300k each. So this one is not moving very much. 120K off that guy. So miners might have slowed down, which I'm not. That's fine. I can wait. It's not a big deal. 24K here, 57K here. We're able to buy 19K off the slot, so the buying is slowing down a little bit as well. Off that slot, I would say. Okay, yeah. Might be heading into a slow season with the mine runes, but yeah. So, again, that's all we got. It seems kind of, I don't know, maybe it's because I've done it a million times, but like, anyway, maybe I should start including at the beginning, like, what's going on. I know I have the intro and stuff like that, but I should include in the announcements, like, what we're doing here, because I do need to talk to the new people. You know, I'm growing as a channel, but we're learning to flip together. We're doing things. We're getting stuff done. So, again, let me know what you think. It's great to be monetized. Finally, I'm a real YouTuber. I'm a real YouTuber, and it's really cool. And thank you guys for everything you've ever done. And all the subscribers, all the comments, all the people in the Discord. This is a great community. I'm really happy to have been, I could build this, get this going. Like, let's see where we can get in 1 year. You know, a year from here, me posting like I am, posting like crazy volume. You know, God willing, nothing crazy happens. You know, who knows? Who knows how big it'll get? You know what I'm saying? I just want to educate the masses. Educate the masses. But anyway, catch you later. See you later.